Okay, you're about halfway through the preseason right now. How are you feeling about the progress that you've made so far?
Um, I do think it's a work in progress. It's been fun. These 2 weeks, playing two different teams, seeing different competition, being around different competition, being able to play against someone in a different uniform. So that competitive aspect's definitely been really fun and beneficial for me and my learning process as well. So I'm just taking it, a little bit, each week and trying to learn more and develop more, to help this team each week.
What's the biggest thing you feel like you've learned?
Um, I mean, the biggest thing is, to honestly just, that you can never work on technique, too much. There's always something to learn, especially with, where you have technique and then just learning the ins and outs of the game. I think I'm coming along, but still got a long way to go. Just on situational awareness, just knowing the game, the ins and outs, how the offense is, trying to attack us, the whole nine.
Does it feel a little bit different this week? One of the things Coach was stressing to us is that this is really the week that you kind of shift gears and turn it into the regular season mentality.
Right. I mean, we're treating, definitely going into this game. We're preparing to play another game. We're preparing to line up against another team, and anytime we do that, we're always keyed in on, on winning. That's what it all boils down to. Preseason or regular season. So, we're just keyed into that, and we're moved on to Buffalo. So. We're going to do everything we can to, play our best game against Buffalo.
But in the sense that camp has broken, and now you guys, like he was saying, one of the things that he's emphasizing is the film study, and just how you guys are kind of getting into that mode of regular season. Did you see, or do you see a little bit of a switch in the mentality and attitude this week?
Right. I mean, during, I guess during the meat of camp, during the middle of camp, it's more, we're focusing on ourselves, on just, getting better with, our technique and, for each position. Obviously, that aspect is still there, but, at the same time, as you mentioned, we are doing a lot of, you have to start doing a lot of film study, on your opponent. You have to know your opponent, how they're trying to attack you, and, the whole nine on, defense and special teams as well.
Coach was saying it's a different level with film study compared to college. I know you went to Boston College. That's a school that kind of is a pro prep school, I guess. But how different or how intense is the film study at this level from your early experiences compared to what you did at BC?
I've definitely done a lot more studying, and I thought I did a lot of studying at BC. But now, with the level of talent, everyone on the field is good. With this heightened level of talent in the NFL, you have to know, how you're being attacked, what guys' strengths and weaknesses are, and how you can come on top in your individual matchups. Depending on what situation you find yourself in, you have to do that. If not, all it takes is that one little step. I mean, obviously, it's a game of inches. All it takes is that one step away for you to, that could be the difference between making and missing a play.
I'm sure it gets more efficient with experience, but how much time do you think you're spending in both the classroom, film study, at home, here, versus, I mean, I know how many hours you're spending in the field. How many hours a day do you think you're spending on studying right now?
A lot, a lot. I'm learning from the older guys, and I'm learning from guys who have done it. Been in the league years and years, and have done this, before me. So I'm just trying to pick up, and follow their lead, and just continue learning, along the process.
You don't want to throw a number on it, Will?
I don't think I can. It's just a lot. Anytime I can, to be honest. Anytime I can,
So
I'm in the
it's
playbook.
literally you leave practice and you're back to studying. I mean, maybe
For
some
sure.
food and
Right, you get some food, you relax a little bit, and anytime I can get in that playbook, I do, because I never want to have the feeling of, not knowing and being unsure, and not knowing my opponent. So,
Feel like you get more aggressive out
Thank
there
you.
as you get more familiar with the system and everything like that this year?
you can definitely play faster, when you're keyed into your role in the defense and how the overall concept of the defense is supposed to work. So, I've been doing a lot of that. Been trying to, play faster, and been trying to understand each of our concepts, so that I can go out there and play faster. And like I said, it's been done by the older guys. So I'm just kind of looking at these older guys and pick up nitbits on and tips on what they do on the field as well. So.
We talked about how this is the dress rehearsal week of the preseason. How is that helpful for you as a rookie to kind of get this first taste of what it will actually be like come week one?
It's very important. Very important. I mean, I take all of these games, very seriously, and I go into it as if it is a regular season game. At the end of the day, there's 4 quarters on the clock. We're strapping up and we're competing to win. So I approach it that way every game. But obviously now, it's progressing at this point, and so that'll just I have to heighten my study more, and everything just becomes more intense. So studying on the field, the whole nine.
Thank you.
Thank you.